There is a particular pleasure in writing about dark chocolate because it is one of those topics where the evidence and the enjoyment point in the same direction. But that pleasant convergence creates a risk of overlaming that the more breathless corners of nutritional journalism have not been careful to avoid. Dark chocolate does have meaningful health properties. It is not a superfood that justifies unlimited consumption, and the serving sizes being studied in research are considerably smaller than what most people pour from a bag on a casual evening. The active compounds responsible for dark chocolate's health effects are flavonols, specifically epicatechin and catechin, concentrated in the cacao bean and present in amounts proportional to cacao percentage in the finished product. A 1-ounce serving of 70% cacao or higher dark chocolate delivers meaningful flavonol content alongside iron, 19% daily value, magnesium, 15%, copper, and manganese. The flavonol profile exerts measurable effects on vascular function. A meta-analysis of controlled trials found that dark chocolate consumption consistently reduced systolic blood pressure by approximately 2 to 3 millimeters of mercury and improved flow-mediated dilation, a measure of arterial flexibility, through nitric oxide pathway activation. In the context of cardiovascular risk management, these are modest but real effects. Cognitive research is an emerging area. Some trials have found that cocoa flavonol supplementation improves cognitive performance, processing speed, and attention in older adults over periods of several months. The proposed mechanism involves flavonol-driven improvements in cerebral blood flow and reduction of neuroinflammation. A large randomized trial called Cosmos Mind found that cocoa flavonol supplementation was associated with reduced cognitive decline over 3 years in adults over 60. Though it is worth noting this used a specific cocoa extract supplement at doses higher than most people would achieve from eating chocolate bars. Here is where the portion reality needs to be stated without diplomatic softening. 1 ounce of dark chocolate, typically 1 to 2 squares depending on the bar format, is the serving size studied in most of these trials. 1 ounce is approximately 155 to 170 calories. For someone eating 4 or 5 squares and assuming they are benefiting proportionally, the calorie and sugar math stops adding up as a health strategy. Most commercially available dark chocolate also contains meaningful added sugar even at high cacao percentages, which is worth examining on labels for anyone managing blood sugar. Caffeine sensitivity is worth mentioning. A 1-ounce serving of dark chocolate contains approximately 12 milligrams of caffeine, less than a cup of tea, but enough to affect people who are highly caffeine sensitive, particularly if consumed in the evening. And quality matters considerably. Processing methods including Dutching, treating cacao with alkali to reduce bitterness, significantly reduce flavonol content, making some darker-looking chocolates less flavonol-rich than their cacao percentage implies. Minimally processed, high cacao chocolate with short ingredient lists is where the evidence actually lives.